It is time now for Peter Channel 4 o'clock news on this Tuesday afternoon, August 9th, 2016. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I have 4 o'clock news headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. Going into Tuesday evening in our top story at the 4 o'clock hour is Donald Trump wants to debate Hillary Clinton very badly, but the Republican presidential nominee on Tuesday said he was to see the conditions before fully committing to it. In the Olympic poll, contempt direct cheats rise to the service says Hillary Clinton United States the winner in the women's immediate restaurant final Monday at the Rio Games set an Olympic record with a time of 1 minute 4.93 seconds. Doctors and patients are learning at the same time here at Miami-based Obgyn what it's like to treat pregnant women is Zika. Chicago, a federal judge declined on Tuesday to light and red with its 14-year prison sentence on corruption counts set and decided police for leniency to the former Illinois governor's wife and daughter's during his resentencing hearing. Led by Simone Biles, the United States was overwhelming favorite in the Tuesday's women's gymnastics team final. Now, satellite photos released on Monday appear to show China making its progress on construction at least 2 dozen hard concrete hangars suitable for housing Chinese Air Force planes, including strategic bombers and flight refuels undisputed. China's Shamili tested the money in the nearly 16-year hunger strike against the law, shielding the armed forces of the prosecution of parts of India. North and South Korea gymnasts at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games have shown the world a brief moment of unity in the form of a selfie. United Nations, Russia warned on Tuesday that the next round of the Syria peace talks should not be contingent on halt to fight in Aleppo after the UN. Washington, the United States has deployed 3 B-2 stealth bombers to the U.S. territory at Guam as tensions with the North Korea increase. New York, the United Nations urged warring sides in Syria to stop fighting and electrical walk networks at Aleppo could be prepared amid the humanitarian crisis. So, convenience stores in North Korea are multiplied in number. Abuja, Nigeria. The Nigerian army said it defeated Boko Haram, the military group's leader, and the word of the split of the group city will fight on. Delta's fight was from Kabir carried with its second day on Tuesday. The United said it was canceled by 5:30 fights as at 12:30 p.m. Just a year after its stock record at all-time high, Pharmaceuticals International Incorporated, it looks like a entirely different company. U.S. stocks were little changed on Tuesday as oil slipped from a 2-week high. Trading has been relatively quiet in the past few weeks, even as major U.S. Alright, take a look at the stocks down 1.27 points at 18,528.02. SP 500 up 75 cents at 2181.73, and Nasdaq up 12.34 points at 5,225.48. Long-sighted and work competitive community since the 1970s has not in the U.S. economy's long-term prospects this force that could prompt Federal Reserve officials to keep its rates low for the years to come. Washington, 50 prominent Republican foreign policy and national security experts, many burners at George W. Bush's administration, have signed a letter denouncing Donald Trump's presidential candidacy and pledged not to vote for him. Subway employee arrested after cop string test positive for meth. Portland, Oregon, officers say a 39-year-old man was arrested after officers noticed him monitoring police precinct found weapons and ammunition in his vehicle. A 6-year-old girl remained in critical condition on Tuesday after first wheel accident at a county fair in Eastern Tennessee the night before, doctors said on Tuesday. Nashville, Tennessee man was sentenced to 4 years in prison for extortion and wire fraud involving tax returns of former presidential candidate Mitt Romney. Janesville, Wisconsin, House Speaker Paul Ryan faced an unexpected high-profile primary from political newcomer who aligned himself with Donald Trump. Baltimore, the highest-ranking police officer tried for the death of the 30th grade will receive nearly $127,000 back pay from the Baltimore Police Department. Miami, probably because of the Bush Congress to cut the summer break short and return and pass a clean funded bill to fight the Zika virus. Scientists at the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory in Antarctica have been searching for mysterious particles known as sterile neutrinos that come up empty. Comet Swift traveled the source of the Onion. Personalized meteor shower seen in the false Gulf view captured by astronomer Jimmy Scotty at the University of Arizona Lunar and Planetary Laboratory. The percentage of Americans will say that they currently smoke marijuana. They will double sensitized to 3 new study finds. Book lovers are difficult to shop for, at least surprised. Chances are they not read a certain book, they probably have sit in a tough to read their pile. Millions of Americans are exposed to safe levels of dangerous chemicals in their drinking water that may trigger a host of health problems, researchers report. A male Northern cardinal. Those birds who are pork chops spread in West Nile to virus the mosquitoes that bite them in at least one city in Atlanta. They may prevent the disease from circulating more widely each year. Donald Trump said Tuesday that without verification laws, pardon will be so wrapped in November's general election that voters will hit the polls 15 times for Hillary Clinton. Fortune says Trump says are winnable by November, but ABC News weighed his chances. The only statewide race in the state in Minnesota Supreme Court where Associate Justice Natalie Hudson is coming in a three-party field. Alright, take a look at some local news. Norfolk, residents in Everett Street area are concerned about traffic in their neighborhood. Residents should not the last selectmen meeting and complaining about heavy traffic, speeding cars, noise, blind spots, and too many trucks. The road goes from Pond Street 115 in Walpole and is common cut path to Foxborough off to the beach, Patriot Place, and Gillette Stadium. The Massachusetts will hold a primary election to trade, but voters in the Albert area will have little reason to go to the polls. Edinburgh, the Massachusetts Audubon Society's Oakdale Wildlife Sanctuary with Minute Key fundraising goal will allow to transform a historic fund into an education center. Foxborough police looking into the with a fine tasting liquor. Edinburgh man arrested last month after alleged for torturing a sports car owned by his girlfriend's ex-husband and has been indicted by a Bristol County grand jury. Boston Governor Charlie Baker signed a municipalization bill aimed to help the Massachusetts cities and transfer around the service included and allowed them to issue motor vehicle citations electronically. The Republicans signed the bill Tuesday at the State House. Baker said the law is an acceptable kind of weed whacking them outdated clunky laws that will make local government more efficient. Warren Rhode Island. Governor Raimondo said she's cleaning up met the former Red Sox pitcher Kurt Schilling made in Rhode Island, but she says best elect him when he runs for House in Massachusetts. And take a look at New England that's left in Vermont at 6,029. Vermont, Route 12. Fully involved structure fire mutually from Bethel. Beauty Chill News on 4-7 on this Tuesday afternoon, and then it's down now for spot support. The Colorado Rockies are about 4 and definitely down the Texas Rangers in the bottom of the third. The Red Sox will take on the Yankees in the first of a 3-game series at Fenway Park. Jason Stark can't find another prediction for it, and that fleet doing what Tim Tebow is doing and believes the MLB team will give a Tebow a shot. Look at how the life of Michael Phelps' uncle and complicated relationship with his father Fred. His second DUI arrested in 2014. Time rehabbing and connected him with former linebacker Ray Lewis, helping him evolve into the person he is today. Arizona Cardinals' first game is Friday night against Raiders, so that means the first step shot of the season was put out today. As also the 2016 Olympic Games, Brazil's welcome to the tower, well in the living room this month, but some 30 of the nations are for August open house parties and reputation for tourists and sell exports. Brazilians speak Portuguese, but the Olympics must use French. Peter Childers is now for it on this Tuesday evening, and it's time now for a Trevor report on this Tuesday afternoon going into Tuesday evening. Let's start off on the MBTA, where the ferries they are looking good on the subway system. Green Line, B branch, Pittsburgh, Monorail, Eastbound delays. A disabled train at Boston University East Station. Red Line, train branch, Pittsburgh, Monorail on Monday. And Tuesday, due to early weekend truck work and Sylvan Esquire, Pittsburgh, Monorail, a disabled bus on the commuter rail. Commuter rail, looking good. Alright, take a look at Highways and Byways, where the Highways and Byways in New York City are logo. Dang jacket. Now you're on the northbound side effective from Stanford all the way down in Bridgeport, Merritt Parkway, and eastbound side effective Stanford all the way to Bridgeport. Now you're on the northbound side effective West Haven to New Haven. Now you're on the northbound side effective after Route 9 Knowles Saybrook and hit again around Route 395 New London. Now you're on the southbound side effective for A4 and Hartford Connecticut. A4 westbound side effective to Hartford Stretch. Now you're on the northbound side effective to Hartford Stretch. A4 on both ends also after Route 8 in Torrington, Connecticut. Acton Interstate 91 on the northbound side effective from 57 to 291 in Springfield. On Rhode Island, 146 on the northbound side is backed up at 295 in Lincoln. 146 on the southbound side is backed up to the Pawtucket Stretch. 95 on the southbound side to the Pawtucket and downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from that was Avenue to downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side is backed up to the Warwick Stretch. 295 on the northbound side is backed up to the Cranston Stretch. 95 on the Route 4 on the northbound side, it is backed up before Route 95 out in Come between 95 and the northbound side of back to the Warwick Stretch. 290 on the westbound side, backed up 190 Route 9 in the western. Mass back here and change it to 395, but Albany is backed up. 495 on the southbound side, backed up to 9 to 495. 495 on the northbound side, it's backed up from Stowe all the way to Route 2 out in Littleton. 95 on the southbound side, it's backed up from 495 out in Foxborough all the way up to 295 in Amber. 24 on the southbound side, it's backed up to Route 128 in Kenton. Route 6 in eastbound side, back to the Dennis Stretch. 140 on the southbound side is back to 185 to Route 6 in Dartmouth. 21 on the southbound side is backed up around 495 in Raynham. Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up from 38 Kingston to 44 in Plymouth. South of the expressway on both ends, so from Boston all the way to the Braintree. Mass back on the westbound side, it is backed up from Boston all the way at the western. Mass back on the eastbound side is backed up from Austin Barrett Tolls all the way at the Logan Airport, both ends of the Mass back. 93 in both ends of downtown Boston and Sligo. 93 southbound side, so from Santamaville to the Zachem Bridge. 120 southbound side is backed up 135 in Needham all the way to Route 128 in Reading. Run 28 out in Braintree. 128 at the northbound side is backed up from Braintree on Route 24 in Canton. 128 on the southbound side is backed up for Route 2 in Lexington all the way after Mass Pike out in Weston. 128 on the northbound side is backed up for 2 in Lexington all the way after Route 128 and 93 in Reading. 128 southbound side it is so for the Peabody Denver searching and bridge scan from Reading all the way after Burlington. Route 93 on the northbound side is backed up from the Zachem Bridge all the way after Route 128 in Reading. 485 on the southbound side is backed up along Route 3 in Westford. Route 3 eastbound side is backed up along down to Belmont. 93. Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up to Burlington and Billerica stretches. 485 on the southbound side is backed up along all the way at the Lowell. 93 on the southbound side is backed up around Route 4 in the Ladder, New Hampshire. Spotted turnabout on the northbound side it is backed up around Route 4 out in Durham, New Hampshire. Route 1 on the southbound side is back to the Brunswick main stretch. 91 on the southbound side is back to the Canadian border up in Vermont. 89 on the southbound side is backed up to the Canadian border up in northern Vermont. And 87 on the southbound side is backed up around Route 11 in Plattsburgh. And on Route 15 is backed up headed towards Montreal after the U.S. border. Peter Channel News Time, 412 on this Tuesday afternoon. And it is time now for a weather report on this Tuesday evening. And it's a beautiful evening to store through. You've got any outdoor activities, you're good to go. Because enjoy it while I can. Because Wednesday is going to be rainy, and then we're going to up the humidity. And we got hazardous weather outlook because day one tonight, this afternoon tonight has weather announced by the time, but Wednesday, showers and scattered strong thunderstorms, local heavy rainfall, and gusty winds are possible for Thursday for Saturday. Hot, very humid weather expected each day with each day that spells of 101 105 likely during the afternoon heat. Ever except the heat watches the water is likely to be needed. Friday for Monday, Wednesday showers and thunderstorms are expected with at least local heavy rainfall times. Despite our current threat, there will be a risk of localized urban flooding in the highest breeze this week. In addition, there will be some risk for some strong and severe thunderstorms over this period, but confidence is timing is low. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, most coast got about 60 degrees, up at about 5 to 9 miles per hour, southwest of midnight. For Wednesday, check the showers before 2 p.m., then check the showers and thunderstorms between 2 and 3 p.m., then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 3 p.m. Thunderstorms produce heavy rain. Increase the clouds with high wind area 1 degree, south about 3 to 7 miles an hour, chest base to 6%, new rain amounts between the 10 quarter inch and high amounts possible thunderstorms. With that, check the showers and thunderstorms up before 2 a.m., then a slight change of showers, some storms produce heavy rain. Patch back up to 11 p.m. or rise. Most clouds go to about 71 degrees, then southwest about 6 miles an hour, chest base is 40%, new rain for amounts between the 10 quarter inch and high amounts possible thunderstorms. For Thursday, patch back up for 10 a.m. rise. Most of the skies and hot weather, 94 degrees. Friday index spells as high as 101, southwest of about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Thursday night, slight change of showers when thunderstorms patch the sky, low about 3 degrees, southwest of about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Chest base is 20%. Friday, change of showers and thunderstorms may after 2 p.m. Most skies sky but 9 to about 74 degrees. Chest base is 30%. Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely may after 5 p.m. and before 8 p.m. Some storms with heavy rain. 5% sky about 93, about 71 degrees. Chest base is 6%. Sunday and Monday, showers and thunderstorms likely some storms with heavy rain. Mostly Cascade, having 8 to about 6 degrees on Sunday. Monday's have to be 78 and about 6 degrees. Chance patient 6% on Sunday, and Monday's chance 50%, and Tuesday check the showers. Thunderstorms, part says about 30 degrees. Chance patient 30%. Currently, not near it is a clear skies, and temperature is 7 degrees, the humidity at 39%. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 4 o'clock business. August 9th, 2016, on Tuesday, I'm Peter saying we've got good positive to see you at 11 o'clock. Well, whatever. Good evening.